Good day, and welcome back to another stream of AC Valhalla. Today with a continuation of the stealth challenge. And yeah, we're gonna continue in LEDECESTRESCIRE today and try to bring that to a close with the last couple of chapters. And yeah, I figured instead of playing some Hogwarts today, we could rather do that tomorrow with a longer session and then just focus on getting this story arc done in Valhalla today. And yeah, currently we are at almost 12 hours played, and yeah, pretty much 3 story arcs done here between Norway, Mercia, and this one. Right, and last time we took on both LEDECESTRESCIRE and Tempelbra. Kind of like make out King Bokret's potential hiding location, but it was neither. The only one we found was efforts with the Queen in LEDECESTRESCIRE. Tilting the balance. Lady Eversworth has been captured, giving the Danes an unexpected advantage. Now, all Ava has to do is convince her to give up her husband, the King of Mercia. Also got 2 skill points to spend here. I feel like this would be quite good for stealth actually, because we can essentially double the damage with the hunter bow. I think in general I really have to say I prefer the hunter bow to the predator bow quite a lot. I just want to get break 4 because that definitely makes you know, parkour look a bit better. I mean, not the way it's showcased here, but if you time it right, Ava will actually do like a classic forward roll, which does look a bit more elegant than you know, this animation here. Not like Ava is like elegant, quite the opposite. But it does make it look more elegant, I guess. And also want to kind of get explosive corpse here. Create like traps. Yeah, I think I'm going for this charge shot next. Makes a lot of damage. Probably from this side here. Because then we can also get the boost and finisher, which can also be quite nice. Like ranged takedowns. There would actually be a way to take down like a target that's so high health that you can't like kill it with one shot. Was a pretty cool parkour opportunity, actually, incorporating the trees and stuff. Definitely make like a parkour montage with that location.
Your turn. She won't talk to me.
Eivor will handle it. Go on.
Especially since it kind of like showcases that it's often like not only the mechanics, but very often the environment, of course, that makes parkour runs possible even more, you know. I mean, you can have the advanced, most advanced parkour mechanics, and if you don't have the environment to provide, you know, using it, then it doesn't work. That's one of those reasons why I think Mirage might actually have a better parkour system than some might anticipate. Because even though the base mechanics might be quite simple, you know, having an environment that can still do lots of parkour, I think does make it more interesting, of course.
You've exhausted my friend Abba here, but I'm wide awake. Maybe tell me where Bergert's hiding and let him rest happy.
Never.
Stone-faced and tight-lipped, all for a king who hides like a cowardly vole. Too scared to protect his family and his people. Thirsty?
My husband does what he must for Mercia. How could he do otherwise, knowing that even his closest friends could betray him? Give that traitor Ceolwulf my message. He may win this earthly battle, but the devil has won the war for his soul.
I don't care how you feel about Ceolwulf, but he will be king. It's only a matter of when.
Borgred is king. Elected by the Witan and anointed by God.
My lady, I know what the losing side looks like, and you're on it. We've taken Repton, Tamworth, now Templebroch, and Ledecestre. With each victory, your hope for peace recedes.
Yet Borgred has what you do not. The loyalty of his people. Good men. Faithful men.
Who? The Thanes and Ceolwulfs of Mercia? No, no. Only Leofrith remains loyal, and he too will fall.
Yes, goodly Leofrith. He will die defending his king. And win or lose, he will send 100 more of you to hell.
Eivor, your ladyship? Do not mind me, only here to count my spoils.
Oh, God!
Well, we could kind of like make her feel better, you know, worse about this whole situation. But I think playing into this like good cop, bad cop is more efficient. You know, because we can't really match Eva's brutality and, you know, desire to see others suffer.
Out, Ivar. Now.
All right. But if you mean to stay, mind the smell after they finish this.
My God! Get me out of here! Please!
Talk now, and we'll draw you a nice warm bath.
You are asking me to betray my husband. How can I do that?
If you don't, you will betray countless others. In legend, you may be remembered as the king and queen who abandoned their kingdom in its darkest hour. But there will be peace. This is Ceolwulf's promise, and it will be honored. You have my word.
Does the caged bird sing?
Bergred is hiding in an old crypt to the south, where the Alni and Arrow rivers join.
A crypt? Now tell me this is not a sign from the gods.
It's a long way to carry a king. The three of you must clear a path back to Tamworth. Where can we meet?
Bring him to the bridge at Venonus. It's a straight line through. We'll deal with any trouble there.
Well, I mean, it was kind of clever, I guess you could say, because he knew that Eivor has like more of a moral stance on this. You know, like Eivor isn't stupid at all, you know. But we also kind of like compliment him for doing something like this, of course. But the thing is, he doesn't really care about us criticizing him either, you know. So, just gonna confirm that he's clever.
The heads were a nice touch. I'm not one for spectacle, but it got her talking.
Spectacle? That's just me.
Yeah. That's just him. Well then, we gotta find the old crypt in the south of LEDECESTRESCIRE, where the Orwe and On River join. Okay, so over here roughly. Fair enough.
See you, old friend.
guess you can take them down like this too. If you don't have any combat skills.
I once served and prayed under St. Chad at Tamworth. I was a monk. I should have stayed there.
Did St. Chad die with his axe in his hand?
St. Chad will be revered for avoiding the axe. I wish I had done so myself and not taken a path full of violent honor. The old gods will fade from our sight in time. God forgive me, for I have sinned.
Ava Busted, welcome in. Definitely first. Oh, you're first in chat.
This is heavily guarded.
And redeem something. So in that regard, you are first. Hey Varot, welcome in. How are you and how's AC GPS detections? I'm doing very good, thank you. I decided to play some of GPS detection simulator today to get this story arc to a close. Since I don't have like too much time to stream today, but I figure it's like the right amount to get LEDECESTRESCIRE done. So yeah, it's been going quite good. We just killed a zealot just with a bow, which is definitely good if you don't have any warrior skills. But yeah, how about you? How are you doing? And how was your stream today with the torch challenge? Yeah, exactly. Rod. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Definitely good to have those kind of streams sometimes, you know, where you don't really focus on too much story and just get caught up with, you know, necessary side stuff. Especially with like a torch challenge, I guess you have to take every advantage possible. What the fuck? I have no idea how I survived that. Or why Ava didn't jump into the haystack. That's crazy how easily you die from 4 damage in Origins versus Odyssey where you don't take any damage, and then Valhalla where you can take huge amounts of damage and still don't die. But yeah, eventually of course you will die. But it's gotta be quite the drop. That would have been death in pretty much any other AC game except for Odyssey, I think. Yeah, that was very much lucky for sure. Yeah, I take it. And this game is really beautiful sometimes. Love the atmosphere here. Even looks like one of those romantic paintings I was talking about yesterday. than the awesome soundtrack, you know. This Kid in Zara Shagna. So difficulty setting. There is, yeah, even have difficulty settings for stealth, combat and exploration. So you can make it more difficult in every of the three regards. You wonder what the torch challenge with this game would be like? That would be interesting. Especially given how many boss fights you have, you know. I mean, Origins is still pretty doable because you don't have like so many
No respect! You think you can just barge through me? Well,
Fox said.
maybe you can.
Yeah, there would be like so many more boss fights in Valhalla. Eva Rains, welcome in. Yeah, that's one thing, Rod. You know, I think like both the world design and the soundtracks is always on point with these games. Definitely a highlight. Eva Harbinger, no Hogwarts today. Yeah, I decided to play some more Valhalla because it's only gonna be like a short stream. And I feel like it would be enough to get the story arc done today. With Hogwarts, I think I probably spent like so much time just running around the castle. So I think what I probably will be doing is that we do like a longer stream tomorrow, but with Hogwarts.
Show me what lies ahead. God for a musty crypt. Cannot be the dead they're protecting.
It's funny because enemies will sometimes light themselves on fire when investigating a torch you've thrown in their field of view as a distraction. That's awesome. I mean, that would be really cool also for, you know, doing the torch challenge more in like a stealthy way. It only took 23 years, but Hugh Jackman is finally wearing the blue and yellow suit as Wolverine Deadpool 3. Oh, really? Yeah, just a few years of playing the character, you know. It's actually crazy it's been that long.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Okay, where's the entrance?
Show me.
I gotta go for the front there.
something going on? I'll fight you in the bushes.
He's got to be down here. Where are you hiding, Birgit?
Do you still remember enjoying the first X-Men when it came out in 2000? Yeah, I didn't watch the X-Men movies when they came out really, but I ended up watching them in like 2013 or so, like back to back. At least all the ones that have been released up until that point. And really ended up enjoying them quite a lot. Especially Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I thought was a really good protagonist type of character. You think Xenon would prefer to keep the eyes A4? Just maybe. Focus of Anornia. That's really good actually. Gives us the option to slow motion or slow-mo, I guess, and then kill people. Which also can be used for stealth, I guess. Or sometimes it gets cancelled out when you're not in combat, which can make it a bit unreliant for stealth, I guess. I think I'm gonna use it instead of the incendiary powder trap for now, because that's currently more of an exploration and combat ability for me. Because of how much like traction it creates. Yeah, that's true. You know, like his performance was always very solid. Can't save the game here, can I? Yeah.
I must be getting close.
Spear.
No! No, 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 it can't be! Stay back!
That's a bread knife, my lord. Do you mean to butter me?
Stay back! Back, I say! I'll fight you!
If you insist.
Wow.
You'll have to kill me!
Forced combat scenario.
It won't come to that.
This kingdom is mine! Mine!
And of course you can't kill him because you have to capture him.
You'll have to kill me!
No, I don't.
Time to go, my lord. We're late for the crowning ceremony.
Oh, damn right. Yeah, that's a lot of anniversary playthroughs. But I hear that's a very good game, Ocarina of Time. I haven't played it yet myself, but I mean, it's pretty much like a classic, isn't it? Hey, Vamola, welcome in. Good morning. Fellow Earthling. How are we doing today? Okay then. Gotta get out of here. Wait, there wasn't like another way to get outside from there, right? Just have to make sure. Because I will be facing like lots of enemies outside. I think this was a way out, actually. Like a faster. Oh, very nice rod. It's gonna be even nicer, you know, getting to replay it for that reason. Okay, I think this is pretty much gonna be like a force detection scenario here, escaping with King Bogred. Because it's gonna essentially create or attract the attention of all of Mercia, you know, seeing the king on the horseback here.
Ah! Get me off this thing!
You're doing great today. Hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. Oh yeah, that's awesome to hear, Mola. Yeah, definitely doing good. Gonna work on finishing LEDECESTRESCIRE today.
You think you... Oh, my brother! Die! Hey! Time to die! Oh! Ah! You think you've won? You haven't. Liar, Fritz. I sent him away with orders to destroy you.
Quiet.
The mess you're in, you don't know the half of it. You're a blight on this world.
Hey, boy! This way!
We need to go. Fast.
Right behind you.
Urgred, you old beauty. I hardly recognized you there.
Ja, Mola. GTA Star.
Only way you go down is with a rope around your neck.
They'll be coming for him. Stay alert.
Trouble ahead. Go! We'll cover you. Help! Eivor! Stick his face in the horse's ass.
Reckon you like Eva more? I think you guys are on the same kind of like level. With music here.
More of them! To me, my soldiers! I'm here!
Here we are. Look familiar?
No! No, you godless slugs! You won't get away with this!
Change has come, Burgred. All that remains is a coronation. A witan with the lords of Mercia.
Burgred, my love!
My lady, are you injured? Did they hurt you?
No, no. I'm fine.
Move along, Lord. Your king awaits.
Your death will come, Danes. Your end was writ the moment you came for me. I have made damn sure of that. The zealots will know your name soon enough. No matter where you are or how far you travel, they will hunt you down.
Enough of that, you squeaking sparrow.
Let my brother be the lunatic of Tamworth.
Zealots? Who does he mean?
Ignore him. Desperate pleas and prophecies, nothing more.
Walk with me, Wolfkist. We have some time before the ceremony.
Where to?
Nowhere in particular. I only want to celebrate.
Didn't think you were the type.
You have drawn a dark conclusion about me, haven't you? That is all well and good. I've drawn some about you as well.
Are you leading a land to slaughter?
See what I mean? Dark. Too dark. You there! Get lost!
Yeah, absolutely rot. The vocals in general, I think, are really, really good in this game with the music.
Sit down. I know I have been a cock, but you are a good fighter. I respect that. Let it be said that Ivar the Boneless considers Eivor a friend.
Who calls you boneless?
Some background I killed in Hibernia. Used his guts to shine my spear. Called me boneless because I move like a reed in the wind.
Not because you're always too drunk to plow.
Valhalla. That is where I am bound. I can smell the blood and taste the mead. I will sit beside the High One with my axe in hand.
A fitting end for Ragnarsson.
You would think, eh? Me, Halfdan, we will be there. But Uba, no. I do not think we are chasing the same victory. Not anymore.
What does Abba want?
To grow old and fat on the farm somewhere with little Ubas to chase about.
He wants an heir. It's a common dream.
Not for a warrior. Not for Drengir like us. He was different before. But this place, England, it softened him.
If it bothers you so much, why not strike out on your own?
Because he is my brother. I love him. And I will do what it takes to drag him back around to my way of thinking. We are warriors, all. And that is to the death.
I only had 2 or 10 beers.
Outdid myself again. Did I miss the crowning?
Not very many, really. Yeah. I mean, it's barely differences, huh? You're going to 2, you might as well go all the way to 10.
It's not. Denna Yeshada and Dordrich said that Hekan. That is Fax's Hill.
Where is my son? We sent word to Repton, but we've had no word, Lord. I suggest we carry on. You sought me out, old friend. And here I am, standing before the throne from which I reigned not long ago. You stand before us to accept this Witten's unanimous decision. That you are unfit to rule, and are hereby deposed. We demand the abdication of your kingdom and your crown to Thane Chairwolf. Mercia has spoken, Lord. The crown. Is that you, old friend? Ah, yes, I see it now. Forgive me. The robes of righteousness sit so loosely upon your shoulders. If the heavens mismark me as king, forgive its obscuring light. Amen. Now, where is my crown? Forgive my nerves. Here I am, an upright man who never once learned how to bend the knee. And yet, I shall try. Ah! How simple it is. How easy to kneel without fear and feeling.
He's mocking you, man. I'd kill the fucker.
Worry not, Dane. I shall resign this crown and this pagan-infested kingdom and the favors of these two-faced men. But I will do so on my terms. My demands are simple. Firstly, you must... You fool. Look around you. You have no leverage here. Plead for your life, for it is the only thing these men will grant you. Yes, yes. Forgive me, I do not harm me. I beg of you. Please. I'll go anywhere. Here. I resign it. Here.
Take this lord and his wife to Rome. He is hereby exiled, never to return.
The Witan recognizes King Chairwolf of Mercia, second of his name. A just king, a merciful king. God save the king!
It better be worth all this trouble.
Mercian soldiers marching on Repton!
Leofrid.
Loyal to the ugly and the bastard.
Gather what men you have and split them between the north and south gates. That should divide his forces.
Ceolbert is there. Eivor, you must save my son.
You'll come through this, I promise.
I will stay here with Ceolwulf. Go.
The NPC just standing in the middle of a cutscene. Amazing. Citizen? Eva Aura, welcome in. Traffic to Repton, huh? Okay.
What's all this fuss about here? Everyone's got sticks shoved well up their arses today.
How's England today? Yeah, I mean, pretty good. We just got a new King of Mercia crowned. Who's also allied to us, so it's definitely going better than it has been yesterday. Also didn't have any bullshit detections or game crashes yet, so that's also quite the improvement. The Heider for armor. We can definitely do that aura. Okay, good. I actually have a fast travel point in Repton. Let me just get fully stealthy here real quick so I can see if I can still port up there or if I have to run there. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's go back to Ravensthorpe and take care of the outfit here.
I should talk to Hythen.
Okay, do I have to pay for the outfit morgue? Yeah. I don't mind it too much because I find myself having enough silver for it usually. But I wouldn't have minded it being free either, I guess.
Hello, and well met.
What have you got for me today?
You have a keen eye for quality.
Okay, so actually I have already 3 parts enabled for the Heider for armor, but it's currently transmogged to the Raven clan set. So I can just reset this essentially, right? That's good. That means I only have to change the appearance for the breeches and the embraces here. Alright, I didn't have braces actually, I don't think. I do have a trousers though. So I think the braces are the only thing I have missing for the set. I guess in that case you can make a choice, Aura, if you like. Which braces you would like to go with the harder folk set. With the Raven Clan braces. Berserker braces. The Elderman. The Motranid Ceremonial. And the Carolingian. It's Fashion Street, please. You change your outfit too much. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if you end up changing it quite a lot, then it would definitely be expensive for me too. Berserk braces. Yeah, definitely fit with a black one. Also have these kind of like teeth somewhere or something, or like claws, I guess. But yeah, we can go for that if you want to. But yeah, they are kind of black, I guess. At least on this side. On the other side, they're more like grey. But yeah, we can go for this one. Sounds good. It does kind of match, actually. Nice. Thanks for redeeming the outfit change here, Aura.
Nothing else I can do for you?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Fight well, Eivor. What?
I really like this outfit, except for the smoke effect on it. I just wish you could like disable special effects on armors. Like that. But the way it's kind of like designed is actually one of my favorites.
The walls. I must find Chaelbeard. Any sign of Chaelbeard?
No. Boy is likely cowering in a haystack somewhere.
Keep an eye out.
Bleeding dunghill! Spread out! We have the weakling!
Have you seen Chaelbeard?
No, but we caught sight of Leo fleeing across the river. He was chasing someone.
It has to be Chaelbeard. He's the only bride worth taking in this mud sink.
Yeah, exactly, Aura. But they just give like an option to toggle special effects, you know. Would be nice.
Chaelbeard. He's in trouble. Chaelbeard. He's in trouble.
I won't back down, Leofrith. I will not. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
you do not want to do this.
Leofrith, let him walk. You answer to me.
I answer to my king. I silence Danes with this.
Lay it by, Leofrith. There's nothing left to fight for. We've stormed Repton. Only a matter of time.
I cannot do that.
Then you will die.
Someone will.
You can't win this, Leofrith. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a Dane in my time. I'm still standing. How does it feel? Take that!
You're slowing. You're a strong-willed thing. Bergrid was lucky.
To stand in the way of you and Mercia is my duty. I will die before I leave. You cannot win!
What the fuck was that? We both charge at the same time.
I will make you feel pain.
You're finished.
Not yet. Fight me, heathen. How does it feel?
Don't actually want to use the bow here. It's like a matter of honor.
Go on then. End it.
No appeal to your god? Or your king?
I swore an oath to serve Borgred to the death. I fought. I lost. We both know how this goes.
An honorable Thane fighting a dishonorable war.
Bergrid abandoned him, betrayed his trust. If I were Leofrith, I'd want to know.
Why rob him of this last glory? A warrior ready to meet his god and bask in his praise. To live will only lead him to shame.
It's not an oath he would keep if he knew the truth.
Then choose. Truth or glory.
Stand, Leofrith. Live to fight another day.
What?
Your loyalty to Bergrid is not a loyalty returned. He resigned the crown and fled to Rome. He's gone.
You lie.
Lie to a man seconds from death. What would I gain? He saved himself and left you to die. All this fighting, it's for nothing. For no one. To betray one so trusted, so close. It's a dishonor worth 1,000 deaths.
Eivor, you have shown me a great kindness. It is only fitting that I do the same. At Venonis, there is a statue with a scroll laid in a small bowl. You must burn it.
Scroll?
Your name is on this scroll. At Borgred's request, I put it there. When it is found, the zealots who read it will hunt you.
Who are they?
It doesn't matter now, you haven't much time. Burn the scroll, or they will never stop hunting you.
Where will you go now?
Rome.
Come on, let's take you back. Careful, you're injured.
I'm all right, really. A few nicks and cuts from the battle,
What's
that's
all this fuss about here? Everyone's got sticks shoved well up their arses today.
These wounds will heal quickly. You're lucky.
I threw myself at him, Abel. But he only toyed with me. He knew I couldn't touch him.
You should have stayed hidden, Chaelbert. This wasn't your fight.
It was. It was our fight. Yours, mine, my father's. I had to help.
And you did. You showed courage today. Bravery. We're a boy no longer.
Hey, Vickislik, welcome in.
With Leofrith. I didn't think you'd spare him.
There is no honor in killing a man misled. He believed his king would die fighting for Mercia.
He knows the truth now.
And with that truth, he forged a new path. You're right about him, Chaelbert. And right to believe the line that divides us can be thinner than it seems.
Thank you for the raid, dude. How was your stream today? Rod King Burger is now King Nothing Leofrith. Burger. It's been 90% of Valhalla combat waiting for parry. That's fair. I mean, parrying is super damn effective in this game. Not all of us stun finishers. We're going to Paris too, hell yeah. That's a plan at least. It's not fully decided yet, to be honest, because it depends how much time we will end up taking with the game. But since it's a DLC developed by Moncho, I do want to include it into this playthrough. Hey there, Afro, welcome in. FM Hunt. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I spared him, is because I don't want them to hunt me, since that could be not so beneficial for the stealth, I guess. Teaching boys stealth. More like surviving in a one-on-one battle. We just defeated Leofrith. Leofrith petting Chaelbert like no hard feelings, let's see around. Yeah. And that's the thing with Leofrith, right? For him it wasn't like something personal in that sense. Just like something necessary to defend his king. But given that the king also betrayed him, there's no real reason to be loyal anymore. That's the only thing holding him back there.
What mission?
Rod Chaelbert was such a good character, he would have made a great king. Yeah. I can also tell when you first meet him, you know, how interested he is into learning about different cultures and bringing them together, you know. He would have been one to unite the Danes and Saxons alike. Thanks for giving a shout out there to Gislik Rod. So yeah, for anyone who also wants to catch someone else playing through Valhalla, Gislik is actually doing that, I think, still. That's correct. On his first time playthrough with the game. And yeah, he's also playing some other games on the side, like Digimon, Total War, and many more. Ava Sackett, welcome in. It's a great point about Chaelbert. He had a healthy curiosity and he really connected a lot with them all. Yeah, he did. Definitely have the good of people in his heart. But yeah, how was your stream today, Gislik? How was Total War?
Jailbird! Look at you! Bloody and battle-worn. Could be chieftain of your own clan with courage like that.
No less than the King of Mercia, brother. One of these days.
And how is my father taking to his new role?
See for yourself.
You're an Oatlinger now. Or Aethling, I think you'd say. Next in line for the throne. It's an honorable title, one that demands good judgment. Be careful who you trust.
My son. Are you well?
Yes, father. Well enough.
He honored you today. Fought bravely against many stalwart foes.
You have my thanks. All of you. And my blessing.
Let's just say you had enough insight to wipe the floor with Stratclad while paying West CX all of the money. I mean, that's definitely fair. That's how it goes sometimes, isn't it?
What happens now?
Word of Burgred's deposition will spread quickly. The other kingdoms of England will soon enough know that Mercia has a new king.
The remaining kingdoms of England won't respect your path to power.
Nor will many in my kingdom. Burgred's soldiers will stand tall in the face of this turmoil, all across Mercia, against us.
That we shall remedy soon enough. I am riding for Oxenfordshire directly, to forge an alliance with some thanes there.
Shall I go with you?
Not till I know more. Linger here a while if you can. Strengthen our friendships. I will send for you soon enough.
Sigurd, I would feel better if Jailbird was away from here until Mercia is more stable. Would you welcome him among your clan?
Do you have a horse, young Atheling?
I do. A young steed called Theobald.
Good. I can ride with you as far as the River Nene. You may find your way from there.
Thank you, Sigurd. This puts my mind at ease.
Be ready for my call, Eivor. It will come.
You and Sigurd make a good pair. The future of England will be pagan from top to bottom. Take this, Wolf-Kissed, as a sign of friendship. And should you call, the brothers Ragnarsson will come.
You honor me, brother.
See that? Sly bastard, trying to win your heart. Well, two can play at that game.
How kind of you, Eivor.
My pleasure. Our friendship is the best thing to come from this mess. Maybe Jailbird too, the brave little twig.
That's good to hear. Now then, Leofrid said there are hunters after me. Zealots. If I don't clear my name, I'll be marked for death. I should head to Venenis.
Second, you need to smoke a cigar. Don't judge you. $30 for only 10 cigars. I mean, definitely won't judge you for that, Second. You do you know. I hope you enjoy yourself all. Also, have Quirky Redivan, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. It's like you swear there's this foreign Emperor's Throne trailer that looks exactly like Israel Putnam, specifically the AC3 version of him. It's set basically 200 years after the American Civil War, but you can't unsee it. I mean, that's fair. Israel Putnam had quite the unique case, I guess, in AC3. Definitely quite recognizable. Okay, we gotta head to Venonis because there we have to get rid of the letter. 100. The group known as the Zealots has been given orders to kill Eivor on sight. Eivor must find the written order and burn it to avoid being hunted. Gonna be good for a stealth challenge as well, because they will roam, of course. And if I don't engage content with you, then, you know, that's of course a benefit in terms of stealth. A letter.
Stretch your wings, Sunan. There. That's the statue the zealots use.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
The mark. Eivor of the Raven Clan. LEDECESTRESCIRE.
Done. Nothing but smoke and ashes now. That should get those zealots off my back.
Righty. It's actually an ability below us, yeah.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Wasn't there also like a assassin hideout nearby? Or something? I think somewhere in LEDECESTRESCIRE. New ability, Harpoon Impairment. How freaking yeah. Now that's actually an ability that can be used for stealth too, because you can pull enemies towards you, off a cliff, etc. What's really nice is you can actually, you know, pull them also against each other, so you can kill two people at the same time. And you can pull them towards you, so you can still assassinate them. So it's actually hands down one of my favorite stealth and combat tools in the entire game. Especially the level 1 version. Because with level 2, Eivor is attempting to kill them also in one hit directly, which looks pretty cool. But if they're quite high health, then it doesn't work and they will not be killed. So I think I only get the level 2 upgrade once I'm sufficiently over leveled, and every Harpoon Impairment is like a guaranteed kill. No matter the enemy. Hey Veroni, welcome in. Yeah, that is LEDECESTRESCIRE done. Time to head back to Raven's Thorpe, I guess. So many quest markers in Ravensthorpe for PTSD. They're gonna be interesting ignoring them this time because last year I still did like all of the missions at least. But this year I'm not even doing all of the missions either, only the main story. So quite a few things I can ignore here.
Hello there. What do you have today?
The Lunar armor. And the Niflheim pants. Not that interesting, to be honest. Am I doing main story plus DLCs? I'm doing main story and potentially the Siege of Paris DLC. Because I'm only playing the Ubisoft Montreal developed projects, which would include the Paris one. But depending how much time it takes to beat the main story, I might only do that one. Kinda something I haven't really fully decided yet with the DLCs, but the plan at least is to also get to the Paris DLC, because it of course also has a bit more of a focus on stealth and unique assassinations, which I think would be nice to have as part of like the stealth challenge. But I definitely won't be doing the Wrath of the Druids or the Dawn of Ragnarok though.
Have a good day.
I'll see you later, friend.
So long. Farewell.
Can also decorate Ravensthorpe a little bit. Already have Hidden Blade. Yeah, it's something you get quite early in the game actually. Have you seen the clips where the assassin dummies move around, it's happened for you and scare the shit out of you? I don't think that ever happened to me, to be honest. But yeah, that would definitely be a bit creepy. But I haven't seen it yet in clips or myself. I missed the part where I got it. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you how I got it if you want to know.
Right here. My father told me once that all a good army needs is bread, water, and an accurate map.
Axes and shields are useful as well, but I think your father is onto something.
Yes, he was simplifying, of course. You need clothes and rest as well. And good company, of course.
Not as pithy when you say it like that.
No.
It's usually something that happens if in the background of a conversation or if you move the camera while attacking. I gotcha. You have to pay some attention to that if I ever do that.
A bit old. You could probably find better.
Oh yes? How so?
You see Northumbria? It's ruled by Danes now. Halfdan Ragnarsson, Uber and Ivar's older brother.
Good to know. I'll make a note of it.
Just shortly, curious about the story behind it for the time period. So basically you started in Norway, right? And Sigurd comes back from a journey where he's bringing the assassins with him, Basim and Hyven. And Sigurd is basically gifting one of the hidden blades that the assassins brought with him to Eivor, because Eivor is essentially his best warrior. And he wants to watch Eivor with a unique weapon, I guess. And when Eivor decides to wear it on the outside because Eivor wants to kind of like, you know, be upfront about the weapons, I guess. But there's actually a hidden blade from an assassin that Sigurd killed while he was visiting the area from which, you know, Basim is from. But Basim essentially still made friends with him because he recognized something in Sigurd. I guess that's super short explanation there. There's many more details that go into it. But yeah, that's like roughly how Sigurd obtained the hidden blade and why he gave it to Eivor.
Long enough to absorb all your wisdom, I hope.
You'd have a long grey beard by then, Adeling.
I wonder how many more conversations we're actually having.
You said Eivor would be joining us?
Soon, yes. She was on her way.
You said Eivor would be joining us?
Soon, yes. She was on her way.
Okay, so I start repeating themselves.
Glad to see you made it, Shelbert.
Thanks to Sigurd, he was a good guide and even better company. He told me some incredible stories. The best ones were about you.
Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
There were a few gems.
Not to interrupt, Eivor, but what of LEDECESTRESCIRE?
The Alliance is won. The Sons of Ragnar are friends to our clan.
Glad to hear it. Well done to you both.
Ravensthorpe is now a hamlet. Oh yeah.
At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king, but that use has softened. Now a Jarl may be a chief, a leader, or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
An interesting thought.
Shelbert, your father sent you here to learn, not teach.
Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance. The clan is thirsty for knowledge.
You want me to give a speech? Right. My friends, hearken to me, and hear a tale of triumph and toil. I have traveled far since we landed, and seen much on the roads and fields of this New England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia, now calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Yalskona and the Danes of Grandabridge have pledged their oath to us. By Sigurd's hand and my own, we have strengthened the ties of—
You seat yourself as Sigurd's equal in these tales of yours.
I
Would
see
Sigurd
you
do the
haven't
same
tamed
if you were
your
here?
shrew.
Oh, Dick. I also have something to say to Dick.
Infidel!
Infidel.
Thomas!
Ramvi misses GF. Yeah, very soon to be GF, I guess.
Waste of space.
Dick, sit down.
Asshole!
Oh, I like how it's always using the Watch Dogs 2 bot insults. Yeah, definitely Aura. Just shut the hell up. Also, hey there, Ember, welcome in. using all your points on insulting deck. Yeah, there's gonna be definitely more opportunities here.
It's like a shit took a shit.
That's one of my favorites. But the other ones in general are just prime. Yeah, I'm doing good, Ember, thank you. We just finished with the LEDECESTRESCIRE story arc, so yeah, definitely doing decent progress here. How about you?
Sigurd knows what I have achieved, and he would celebrate it more roundly than I have. But this takes nothing from you, all of you. For I sit among some of the staunchest wills and strongest fighters I have ever known. And so I raise my horn, first to Sigurd. May he return to us soon, and to the Raven clan, the best of friends and fighters. To Sigurd!
To Sigurd! May he return and relieve us of you!
And may all of you enjoy the ale as much as Dag has. Skull!
You think me drunk, Eivor? Would it soften my blows if I was?
Your words are blunt enough, but it would explain your boldness.
My eyes are clear and open, and I see before me one eager to claim a piece of Sigurd's glory.
There is enough glory in the world to go around for all who earn it, and I have no doubt how much I am owed.
Just as I thought. You're...
Attackers from the river! They look to be Danes!
Danes? How many?
Too many. Now come, the battle roars already.
Bloody curse! What quarrel have Danes with us?
Those who can fight, take up your weapons. All others, stay here. With me! An arrival. I wonder if Valka's among them.
Right, Valka's among the attackers, I reckon.
Now you pay!
Does this stir your thirst for battle, Randy?
Your work!
There is nothing for you here but death! Damn you! Only a few cowards left! Round them
Your clan is as weak as they claim. We will pick its bone.
You have seen nothing of our strength! Who sent you to die here?
We are bidden by the gods.
You and... Is that the last of them?
The rivers are clear. If more were coming, they thought better of it.
By their colors and markings, I believe they come from Geatland. But with none left alive to spill their secrets, we may never know why.
Here is one. This vermin was crawling to the river, hoping to float away.
Have mercy, friend. And you may find an ally with us.
Mercy's earned by the quickness of your tongue. Where do you come from and what is your quarrel with us?
We are settled in East Anglia. Newly arrived and hungry for silver.
You drifted off course. This is Mercia.
As we were ordered.
By whom?
You bore me.
Useless hound! Scratching your ass in search of silver! Put an end to this one!
Your silence earns you no kindness, Geet. So I'll ask you once more. Who sent you?
The wind sent us. And the rivers will take us home.
He begs for death, Eivor! Give it to him!
Or send him home with a warning. Let him tell his people what death awaits them, should they sail this way again.
Well, no matter what we choose here, Deck will still end up killing him. Emma, you doing good too? Finishing up Black Flag now? Very nice, that's good to hear. Hope you had a great time so far playing through Black Flag. Deck is so jealous. Yeah. Definitely has quite a few issues, that's for sure. It was like, thank God that conversation is over. Yeah, probably would take any battle over having to argue with Deck here. Plot twist. You never, as long as you breathe, stop hating on Deck. Yeah, I mean, I'm not hating on him so much. Because I can kind of understand where he's coming from, I guess. Which doesn't justify his behavior at all, of course. But, yeah. I more like feel pity for him, to be honest. You know. That he is having such complexes about Eivor and Sigurd.
Ah, of course. A woman must be involved.
So for me it's more like a pity I have at Deck than hating. That is, people in real life don't realize it doesn't do them any favors. Yeah. Remy's idea is kinda dumb, but you hate agreeing with Deck. That's fair too, I guess. Would be even funny if his dialogue part had a timer. Yeah, I wouldn't mind all the choices having like a timer or like giving an option to do so. Just for it to feel like more natural or like to make you like more make choices like instinctively, I guess. Yeah, it's always a bit awkward, isn't it, when they're just like standing here waiting for you to make a decision. Same thing in like Witcher 3 and games that have like a choice system like this. Like a delusional and a pathological liar.
Go, and do not return.
I thank you.
This is not mercy, it is death deferred. Whoever sent you warned them of the slaughter that awaits, should any return.
Oh, what tales I will tell.
Send one of your scouts to follow him. We will find...
To show mercy would endanger us, soil our reputation as cowards. This was the only end possible.
We could have learned something by tracking him. Now we know nothing.
Sigurd would have acted as I did. That is all the justification I need.
Sigurd is not here to make such a call, but I am. And if you cross me again, he will know about it.
I see you, Eivor. And I know what you are.
Put no stock in what Dag says. His bluster may be loud, but it blows softly.
Get this cleaned up, and we'll talk of next steps.
Yeah, the letter that we receive over and over again.
They bring a feast and build their own guest house. These are very generous guests.
I think this pretty much happens after every major story arc that you finish. Because it checks again on all the content you might haven't done yet. I mean, that's true Aura. You know, he definitely has a tendency towards either exaggerating or straight up lying in the stories that he tells, but he's also making assumptions that are not very realistic, I guess. Which I wouldn't say is directly lying, maybe, but you know, just now, like when he said Sigurd would have done the same, and that's all the justification I need, you know. I mean, it's kind of like lying to himself, I guess, in a way there. Because he does actually believe that, of course, if that's the case. But realistically speaking, you know, Sigurd is someone who would more likely have tried to play it smart, I guess, and try to actually find where they're coming from. Or, of course, like his whole opinion about Eivor, you know, and what he assumes what Eivor has in mind, what Eivor wants to achieve, you know. Oh, a letter from Soma. Eivor, you entered my mind today. I was thinking about how I felt when I lost Grantebridge, the anger, the doubt. You helped me reclaim my city, but you did more than that. You helped me reclaim what I had lost in myself. Today, my people, my city, they are stronger than they've ever been, and I am a proud leader once more. Soma. When Sigurd puts Eivor in charge, he says this must be a test. Even the first time we meet Dag, he's a dick. Can't stand him. You sent him to Valhalla, but yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I definitely will always send him to Valhalla, even if he gets on my nerves, because I just don't find any reason to deny him, or... You know, it doesn't really give me anything in not accepting his death wish, you know. It's not like that has like a huge impact or anything. And it also goes against Odin, which is always something I like to go for. But Dag is so blind by jealousy that he doesn't realize that in defying Eivor, he's defying Sigurd very much, you know. Because Sigurd like directly says, you know, wow, I'm not here, you know, like Eivor will speak on my behalf pretty much.
You look well.
Oh yeah, I was talking more about, you know, if for Dag specifically, you know, it doesn't matter if you grant Valhalla or not. Because Valhalla, of course, doesn't exist. That's what I meant. But that's true, it does have an impact on the actual ending and how Sigurd feels about you. But it's like in general something that's... I mean, does have an impact in terms of like the people being affected by the death, like with, you know, Eva and Ubba. But of course, you know, it doesn't really impact whether or not we actually get to Valhalla.
Jailbird, are you well?
I am, but I wish I could have risen to the challenge put before us, instead of just hiding here in the Longhouse.
You are exactly where you needed to be, defending the people and yourself.
I know. I just...
Our forces outside were sufficient. And your father would have many unkind words for me if anything had happened to you.
I know. I only wish my father's long shadow didn't darken my prospects here. I want to learn from you, not watch you.
I have no doubt. Next time, then.
I like how Ren visert the axe and hammer out. The next problem is that he's really short-sighted. He's not the smartest, most steel brute. Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem to be capable of much complex thought. We always tell Uba he got the death we wanted and let him think Eva went to Valhalla. Fair enough. Well then, so I guess we can now talk to Renvi and start the story arc for East Anglia here and deal with the threat that was presented to us. Let's do that. I can also talk to Hyven. Let's actually do that first in that case. I can deliver some order medallions and learn a new ability, I guess. Love how awkward Renvi gets as she gets feelings for Eivor. Yeah. You can definitely tell there's something brewing.
Eivor, again, your people impress me with your skill. The invaders barely stood a chance.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
One more gone. The world is brighter for it. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. There are more medallions to collect.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Okay, can we renovate something? No, I don't have enough supplies. Well then, in that case, we're gonna wait with renovations here. Also, we have 6 skill points to spend. That's quite a bit. And yeah, I kind of want to go for a charge shot here next. So we're gonna head up here. It's the setup quest for Mirage, isn't it? Chat history? I think I might actually do this one in this playthrough. Because anything in regards to Basm I wanna spend more time and be more in depth with. There was this one option where you could ask Sigurd or Basm to punish Hyven for interfering during Kjörf's fight. You didn't have that option anymore? You think they removed it? Really? I don't think I've ever seen that option, to be honest, and I played the game on release. So what kind of punishment are we talking about? Or why would Sigurd even punish Hyven? I mean, maybe because I guess he said that the kill belongs to Eivor, right? I can't remember reading or playing anything about that. You can do it anytime too to get the outfit. That's a good point actually. That might be a nice outfit to have for the stealth challenge as well. But I can't remember, are they kind of like implying with questline that Basim isn't with Eivor anymore? Or does it not really matter when you do it, like, narratively speaking? They don't punish him, of course, just tells Eivor that he should let it go. Interesting. I wonder why they would remove it, actually. I don't mention Basim or Hyphen at all. Ah, okay. I mean, that's good. That way I can kind of like place it narratively whenever I want to.
Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
I want to see the Alliance map.
East Anglia.
Those Dane invaders, they came from East Anglia, is that right?
Yes. Dane invaders who serve a man called Rued. He seems to be sowing discord among Saxons and friendly Danes alike. Years ago, the sons of Ragnar hoped to pacify the land. They appointed a steward named Finnir to find a suitable Saxon king. But the kingdom has fallen into ruins since, with no king and violent raiders ravaging what little peace remains. I suggest you make for East Anglia and find out what their steward is doing wrong.
I think as long as it's post-summer, it's fine narrative-wise. I gotcha. Why does she look like Cassandra from Odyssey? Well, I guess they have a similar hairstyle and facial features. But they're definitely not the same actress though. I want to see the Alliance map. Yeah, how often have you heard that so far? It's like, right? Too often?
I'll make the trip east then. Speak to this Finnir myself.
A good plan.
Rest assured, Eivor, the settlement is in safe hands.
It's like, what happened there? Definitely not the same voice actress. Yeah. I think they did it on purpose to set up a Cassandra crossover quest. Could be, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I think I actually want to change my weapon loadout here. I think I want to go for double X actually, or hammer, I want to say. I guess we could upgrade both of them a little bit at least. Could also get one more ration, which might not be bad, but then again we didn't really need 3 rations yet, since we're focusing primarily on stealth, of course. I think I want to upgrade the bow one more time though, even if it's quite expensive there. Plot armor. Gotta get back to this game, haven't played this for a year because of how long it is. I don't blame you, Chewbacca, because yeah, that's Definitely a long game with so many quest lines. Yeah, that's true, Aura. You know, definitely. I mean, my impression was that they took the fans' reaction to the characters looking so similar and made that as kind of like a reference to that, I guess. Because the crossover has been written and designed by Ubisoft Quebec, right? And they haven't really been in the planning of the character of Renvi, I guess. So for me, it always seemed like a reference to like the fan reaction. Actually play the crossover on Thursday. Nice. I actually haven't played the crossover yet myself. I've only watched the cutscenes on YouTube. And after I did, I decided that I don't want to play it ever. This music gives you the nostalgia. I don't blame you. There's some really nice soundtrack pieces in this game. Hey, if you are welcome in, good morning. Yeah, so far we have been having no crashes, nor detections, nor any bullshit happening. And again, we also didn't have too many stealth missions yet, so that's also a plus, I guess. In terms of like minimizing the potential bullshit detections. Have you guys completed this game already? I'm on my 9th playthrough. Yeah, pretty much, right. I mean, I played the game every year since it launched. So 2020 for first time. 21, 2022, and now it's my 4th time playing it. Yeah, fair enough, Aura. I actually like the crossover. That's fair too, you know. I don't blame you for enjoying it and like getting to see Eivor and Cassandra together. For me, it was just kind of awkward, I guess, when Cassandra is in a position where she's kind of like telling Eivor about Pieces of Eden or something. And I've already played through all of the content released up until that point. And Eivor definitely knows about all of that stuff, I guess. But I guess if you do that a bit earlier in the story, then it might work out better. But I didn't really like how they kind of made Eivor super brutish for the DLC. You know, because Eivor, I think, is actually very much a thinker and very good with words and stuff. But yeah, that's just the thing, you know, I'm just not really into the writing of Ubisoft Quebec. And it goes for Odyssey, of course, for the crossover, partially also for Syndicate. I just don't fully vibe with it, but that's more on me. You think you're on 4 to 5 playthroughs too many? Yeah, I mean, given how long this game is, you know, it can be quite a lot of time to spend with a game. Hey there, the Smappy, welcome in. You're on your 3rd of this game, visually stunning. Oh yeah, glad you're enjoying your 3rd playthrough with the game. And absolutely, I think this game is really beautiful and deserves lots of credit. You know, for the environments and just like the lighting and everything. Chibak, you're wondering, you don't really understand the Isu and Essigod crossover. Are they supposed to be Isu people, or is it the real gods from the Norse myth? Well, I'm kind of holding myself back here from answering that, because I know that some people in chat haven't played through the entirety of Valhalla yet. And it's kind of like a major story point, you know. So I'm not sure if I want to talk about it yet. I will certainly talk about it once we get to the point where it's like explained, I guess. But I really don't want to spoil people about like important end story details, I guess. Because I know, for instance, Gislik is still finishing the game, I think. It's like people theorize that because of that crossover DLC should be played after maybe East Anglia. Yeah, I would definitely play it quite early in the game for sure. So I feel like after either this point currently or after East Anglia would be a good time to do it. And by Quebec, worst Ubisoft company there's or ever will be. They created Odyssey, no wonder you got refunds every time you bought it. Yeah, I mean, I will definitely give credit to Quebec for bringing out fun games to play. I mean, I feel like even if they haven't produced the most authentic Assassin's Creed games, I think they definitely produced fun gameplay loops, either in Syndicate or Odyssey. Just looking at it from like a perspective only on the game, not like the franchise, of course. I feel like Odyssey is definitely a pretty solid action RPG. But yeah, just not really a company, I think, that should be involved with Assassin's Creed, because they clearly have a vision for how they want their games to be. And I don't think it really aligns with, I guess, for example, Montreat's way of creating games. There was a bit of a disruption, I think, between those two ways of telling stories within the franchise, and it just seems to lead to like further inconsistencies, I guess. But unfortunately, they also make Eivor a weaker character in the crossover as well, as if they don't have any ISO DNA in them at all. Yeah, that's the thing too, and something I don't really understand, you know, because, yeah, I get it, you know, like Cassandra has been living for a long time, and she has a lot of experience, right, and does have strong ISO DNA. But in Unity, it's essentially confirmed that any people that are kind of like sages have, you know, like a way higher concentration of DNA than people who only have like relation to ISO hybrids, ISO human hybrids, you know. It's a reason why the guy caught at the end of Black Flag, John the IT guy, who also is a sage, has been captured, and they tried to recreate his DNA from the ISO times, because he has a much higher concentration of DNA than any other people, even Desmond and stuff. So Eivor should actually be more powerful when it comes to the terms of like you know, ISO heritage, like by a lot. Also, Smappy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for respecting that, Chibak, but I can definitely write it to us or something in like a DM. You wanna send me one? Some people love the ISO ships snips you get with the anomalies. Am I going to play Mirage? I really liked the anomalies as well. It reminded me of the Truth from Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, I guess. We had like short modern day puzzles that ended up giving you like a puzzle piece of something bigger. And I haven't really decided regarding Mirage yet, because I want to wait until the game releases and to see some reviews, because I definitely don't want to pre-order it and kind of like support a potentially unfinished game. But if a game looks promising on release, then I probably will get it shortly afterwards. How about you? Do you have any plans on getting Mirage? Animus pulse makes no sense. I mean, it's the Animus scanning your environment, I guess. Also, hey Vabasta, welcome in. How's it going? AC Origins have those interesting ISO messages, really like those. Yeah, they were definitely intriguing, I guess. And also really set up a story for Valhalla when it comes to the modern day. The whole thing about there's different nodes in time, you know, and different nodes lead to different outcomes. will end up being quite important for Valhalla. Ava Duplicate, welcome in. It's going very good, thank you. Yeah, we finished with our second story arc in England, and we are now on the way to the third one in East Anglia. How are you doing? So teased about ACX are going to be 60th or 70th century witches. Yeah, supposedly set also in Germany during the witch trials. Which I would love to see because I am from Germany and I've always wanted to have an AC game set in my country. And especially something that isn't like something that has been portrayed already quite a lot in other games, you know, and I feel like the Witch Trials is a very intriguing time for sure. Mirage will be coming to Ubisoft Plus for both Xbox and PlayStation, so you're going to get it and play it offline all the way through to see if it's any good. That's definitely fair, Rod, I don't blame you. That's a good way to go about it, you know, and should definitely be able to do it within a month. Just melting this hot weather, how about you? Yeah, pretty much same. I was out quite a lot today and didn't enjoy being in the sun too much. I mean, it was alright, I guess it could have been worse, but it was definitely quite hot. Glad to be in the cool spaces now. I really duplicate. So is there like any AC game or setting that interests you? That you would like to maybe play next? I mean ACX of course, but of the ones that have already been released? Germany would be a cool setting. Yeah, it definitely would be, you know. We've already had like so many countries of course in Europe, but Germany is one they haven't really touched upon too much. Wanna see the Hans though?
Who's your lord?
I mean, I would love to see the Hans in an AC game. Oh, look at that.
What a pleasure to see you.
Eva Valka.
Oh dear, it feels like it's been so long. Valka, my friend, you're most welcome here. Are you well?
Better than well. I am present.
And your mother?
My mother has found her peace at last. She walks through a world seen only in dreams, and will forevermore.
That is all any of us can hope for.
Indeed. Come.
How was your passage?
Exhilarating. The waves and the wind were with us from the start. We flew like seabirds. And how are you? In spite of your stoic look, there is a brightness in your eyes that warms me.
It may be a kind of hope. Our settlement is growing, the people are happy, and I am looking forward to more.
And your visions?
They come and go. But leave all that aside. Let me help you with your things. This way. We found a fine spot for you at the foot of the hill.
Every hour we traveled, I tried to conjure in my mind some vision of this place.
And how close were you?
I saw the trees and the water and the rolling hill, but I could not foresee so much green. It is a magnificent and calming color, a balm for sea-salted eyes.
Where did the others go?
Valka! Godsapo! What brings you? Hope there isn't a curse on the settlement or some such.
Ha! The only curse on this place is their great lout of a blacksmith. It is a rare feeling to travel across the sea and still find oneself at home. This place feels powerful, alive.
Do you foresee great things for us?
No need for foresight. I feel it in my heart.
Is that Valka I see? What took you so long to follow?
Wanted to ensure the place was up to snuff. We must talk again soon, Randvi, once I'm settled.
And before my arms fall off, what is this I'm carrying?
My heaviest reagents, of course. Lead, whalebone, flecks of gold.
Put this one to honest work. That is what I like to see.
All these people you have brought here. This life you have built on these stranger shores. Does it please you?
It does. To know that I have built this place and kept these people safe is a gift.
You speak first of yourself when I ask this question. Which says more than you intend, I think.
Salve, Eivor. Ad Meliora.
Good day.
And who is that fellow?
I have no idea.
Well, the town must be bustling.
You see there? Your home is just ahead.
Tell me about your visions.
They are as they have always been. Little has changed, save their clarity. With every return, the things I see feel less like dreams and more like memories.
And does the Allfather still appear before you?
From time to time, yes. He speaks to me as well, but it feels mad to say such things aloud.
I understand. You can put those just there, thank you.
Chubak, what's said is that the game director who worked on Black Flag Origins of Valhalla was fired from Ubisoft, so I don't really know how they're gonna continue the modern day story in the future, but it was deserved. He was an asshole. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely deserved that he lost his position after all the allegations against him that turned out to be true, you know, so he definitely didn't deserve to stay in the position. That being said, he still made great games, you know, and that has of course be looked upon independently, I think. Like, he still directed great games, but yeah, it's good he's not there anymore working. I wouldn't worry too much about his influence on modern day story though, because that's largely something laying in the hands of people like Darby McDevitt, who also worked with him on Black Flag Origins and Valhalla. And he's also gonna work on Codename Hexa 2 actually. And yeah, he was narrative director and major writer for quite a few games. Like, also adding to that list Revelations, for instance. That definitely knows his way around the series and the characters, and I feel like with him there's a good chance that we still will have really good modern day stories. It's like you're half expecting AC Hexa to be magic-based RPG just so they can avoid coding firearms. It would be very Ubisoft, you know, not to have any firearms. Or I guess we had some in AC3 at least. Dupe, you would definitely like to play Black Flag again and finish it. We have very fond memories of the bits that you played at least. Yeah, Black Flag is an outstanding AC game. Definitely among the best creative ones, I would say. And to this day, I would say it's also like one of the absolute best pirate games ever created, for sure.
Getting heavy soon then.
You're going to play God of War Ragnarok after you finish Valhalla? That's a good plan. I did actually play the reboot God of War just before starting Valhalla in 2020. Which was nice because it gave me like a bit more of an insight into some of the Norse gods again. Playing Ghost of Tsushima now, beautiful game. That's a game I just recently finished actually, did a New Game Plus run on it. And yeah, it's like stunningly beautiful. I kind of forgot how beautiful it is exactly actually, until I replayed it. I especially love the daytime. During like clear weather. Alright, we know you like to see it, Renvi. Some good honest work. Oh yeah, I was talking about the modern day Gislik. But that's my bad, because I was kind of like thinking about modern day because of what Chibak said before that. So sorry about that. That's true, of course, we had firearms in many other games. Also, Chibak, thank you for a follow. I appreciate it. Was just free on John from IT. Yeah. Ah, that's right, Dupe. That's right. Was during Tsushima. But yeah, glad you're also enjoying it. Modern day, you mean Infinity's emails? Yeah, nowadays that's pretty much all it is, isn't it? Mike also had firearms, well, a fire hand. He is like an infinite supply of fire hands, that's for sure.
And here we are. Lovely, just as you promised. As soon as I am set up here, we can return to the matter of your visions.
Valka, please.
You are touched, Eivor. A conduit for godly tidings. Please, let me help. I may know a way to clarify these visions. An elixir that may open the door of your mind into the realm of the gods.
If you think it would help, I can finish your home myself. Only give me some time.
I would be grateful. Thank you, Eivor.
Of course. And welcome home.
Okay, so that's the setup quest for the Asgard and Jotunheim dreams. I'm gonna wait until we reach like level 90 territory war before I do any of them. In fact, I think I wanna wait until Sigurd has been captured. And only then do the Asgard storyline, because Sigurd will go on a similar kind of like journey into the realm of the gods, I guess you could say. Not happy with Bethesda right now? Oh yeah? Why is that snappy?
Use your tongue, or I will feed it to you!
Okay, let's track the first quest here of the East Anglia storyline. And then we will take the long ship to get there. So we can listen to some stories and songs and stuff.
Man your oars. Need to row our way out. Let's have a song.
Dark is the shadow thrown.
Sail to catch the wind.
We've been waiting for Starfield for 3 years only to find it's Xbox exclusive after they said they were releasing it for all consoles. Oh really? I didn't realize it was exclusive to Xbox. Will it come to PC though? I would assume so if it gets to be released on Xbox. No? The heck? Yeah, I mean, if I was looking forward to Starfield, that would really piss me off too, to be honest. Hey there, Art of Solo. Welcome in. I'm not a big fan of exclusives. I mean, it's understandable, of course, if you have a very exclusive kind of platform, of course. But Yeah. Definitely prefer when it gets to be made accessible to more platforms.
You Salskulls got a story.
Apparently they don't have a story.
I often wonder, who deserves it? The largest cup of mead at the feast.
Barracks of some kind?
Valka because she heals? The chosen dynasty of Styrbjorn's sons? Or Bragi who sits on a throne of his own here on this river steed? Should he get his ale before we all drink? Or do our lips all hit the mug at the same time? This brings to mind an old myth, no longer told, of Olaf, the mead blood. His mead was too good, always to drink it. But none knew that his secret ingredient was a tiny dram of ox blood. But one day, he decided to feed a sip of mead to his favored ox. Yet the blood he used for that batch was his own. It is only fair, he said. But this angered the Jarl Thorgnar, who wanted a quaff of the mead before the generous animal. To avoid serving his own blood, Olaf served ordinary mead. But it was bland and Thorgnar spit it to the floor. Olaf was ashamed.
Now you pay for your sins!
No, you.
Ready! Fire!
Wait.
Ready!
Stop it.
Fire! Toast! Fire!
Wait.
It's new leather.
That's new leather. Jesus, can I get out of here, please? Thank you.
Do something useful, would you? Not getting away, fool!
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get exclusives in general, I guess, you know, like with Spider-Man 2, of course, everyone expects it to be PlayStation exclusive. Of course, it's different when you have like a company literally saying we're gonna make it available and then, you know, backtrack on that and say that it's still gonna be an exclusive. Love Burner. Yeah, Burner is a great character. Always love all the stories you unlock too, from having the Joms Vikinger unlocked to your crew. Can someone tell you how big the base game is of Valhalla? Couldn't really tell you because I also have the DLCs, and I guess it kind of like adds more on top. I would say the base game is probably about 80 gigabytes maybe. I have a full version more like above 100 gigabytes or something. Yeah, Aura. Gotta do everything yourself. What do I have a crew for? God damn it.
Bring the mask down! Norwich, suffering hard times, I see. Dock the ship here!
What's happening?
Finir?
Oh, no, not unless Halfdan sent you.
I sent myself. I want to speak with Finir, the steward who should be working to put a king on that throne.
You're in luck then, for I have found the man already. I'm only waiting on him to get married.
Which man?
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
Dreams of death often run ahead of the real thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the backwater king, anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why and how to make sure it never happens again.
Ah, that would be Rued's clan. They killed the last man I put here, Adelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
A Dane who cannot keep the Danes in line? Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Rued's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in this country. Kick your king in the arse and fight back.
He needs more than a kicking. He's got nothing he should have to win this fight. No courage, no army, no charisma. If he wants to live longer than a season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't. They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your king maggot?
Oswald of Elmenham. He was King Edmund's counsel before the invasions. And like it or not, he's the last Saxon noble with any sway.
Why not crown a Dane instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane, for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft, and the settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
Alright, East Anglia best Sark, Oswald best King, Finna worst Steward. Finna's also a really big character. I enjoy having him on the ship later. But I really enjoyed East Anglia. What I also really love are the actual cutscenes, like especially the cutscene between Oswald and Rued. The fight they're having is among my favorites in the game, I think.
Well, if it isn't Eivor of the Raven clan.
How do you know me?
People talk. I've heard all the rumors that Eivor the Dane is a coward, a cur, and a leech. Perhaps you can swing that wee axe on your belt. But I doubt you've much talent for speech.
You might be surprised. Let us duel.
Well, I'll need a wager first.
Here's the silver. Now begin.
To all those whom I speak, they say Eivor's a clod.
Then you're speaking to fools and their knowledge is flawed.
Well, not bad. They say you're a coward who runs from a fight.
And they're sorely mistaken I'm known for my might.
Interesting. Interesting. Silent whispers all claim that you're terribly dense.
Then you've clearly misheard them. My wit is immense.
Oh, you looked out with that one. Well, what a surprise! Eivor of the Raven Clan is a true talent. I'm shocked.
Don't believe everything you hear, unless it touches on my flighting. Then heed every word.
Take the coin, and know that only praise will henceforth cross my lips.
My lips. Nice, one more and we have level 3 charisma. Like having finesse Stuart, but you almost never get him because you let Oswald fight that fight at his wedding. Ah, okay, gotcha. Doesn't that make Oswald die? Or does he actually win the fight? Because I usually go and stand up for Oswald. Every time a fighting challenger brags about the gift, they have the weakest lines. Yeah, I guess it's accurate, you know. Same with rappers who brag about having the best insults. He wins the wedding fight? Really? I was always under the impression that he would actually lose it and die. Isn't there an outcome war where he does? Or am I completely mistaken there?
They rushed in like wolves, killing and burning as they went.
It wasn't us.
Your folk destroyed this country once before. Now you're doing it again.
We live here, you blistering fool. We were attacked as well.
You live here because you took our land.
We have no idea if he dies anytime. Yeah, the thing is, East Anglia was actually one of the demo story arcs that people could access to when they tried out Valhalla before it released. So they went through like all kinds of choices and stuff, and I think I remember seeing that it dies in one instance. But maybe you have to make certain choices and then still let him fight for him to die. I'm not sure. But I actually have to look that up because it would be interesting to see if I can also make him survive a fight.
I built myself a home here. Rued's clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a home to speak of, man. Mine was burnt to the ground years ago. And by whom, I wonder?
Please, all of you, be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same peace. With land to till and home to keep. Without fear of Rued's violence.
Till they break the peace with another bleeding raid.
Nonsense. Their homes are here now. Same as ours. Our futures run together, not apart.
So what are these Danes attacking us, eh? What will you do about them?
When I am king... When I am your king, I'll set things right.
You will be king when I'm a flying troll.
You handled that well. Disputes between Saxon and Dane don't always end so cleanly.
That was a clean result.
A dispute ending without bloodshed is as clean as they come.
Quite a brutal outlook.
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan. Are you Oswald?
I am. You're not here to kill me, are you?
I am not in the habit of killing kings, but I do like meeting them.
I am Oswald, yes. For as long as I can hold out.
So what happened here, Oswald?
A clan, led by a Dane called Rued, attacked this morning. They've been sacking farms and hamlets across East Anglia for some time now, growing more brazen by the day.
Do they know this is Halfdan's land?
They must. They just don't care.
Their chaos has touched my home as well, and I am here to see that it does not happen again. Lately, I've come to learn you are the hook that all hopes hang upon. As king, you could unite all Saxons and friendly Danes.
A minor weight to bear, isn't it?
Who else, if not a king, should bear it?
Travel with me, Eivor. We can discuss my tenuous future on the road home.
What begs your attention in Elmenham?
Wedding preparations. Elmam is on guard as we ready my marriage to the Dane woman Valdis. She's a cousin of Halfdan's.
Good. A well-matched marriage can forge a strong alliance. So what's the holdup?
The holdup? I don't yet have permission to marry Valdis. Her brothers don't approve of me. Slow down. Something is not quite right here.
Hold! There is smoke ahead.
That's Beatley. It could be the same men who attacked at the walls of Norwich.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
I should be cautious around here.
Fun fact, Anglo-Saxons never existed. How do you mean, busted? Also, it looks like if you spare Druid, he will show up during the wedding and challenge Oswald again to a duel. But Oswald will win this time. It never had him die for real. Yeah. Yeah, so I usually end up sparing Druid, and then he comes to challenge him at the wedding, I guess. But I was really sure that I saw like someone, at least in the demo, have Oswald take the fight and then him dying. But I don't know. Maybe I'm also completely misremembering there. It's possible, it's been 3 years now at this point. Yeah, that would be helpful, Aura. Thank you. Cambridge University came up with the conclusion that it was never a distinct ethnic group and its name is more like a myth. Ah, okay, gotcha, busted. I didn't know that. Thanks for elaborating. Cheers, Aura. Yeah, definitely have a look later. Intrigued to see how that outcome will be like.
Tremble as we thunder by. It makes my guts all wobbly with glee.
I never knew you as a man given to verse.
Ah, their little buddies, their little lives. They mean nothing to me. They're flies on shit.
What do you see, Sunan?
I swear, this is just bollocks. Seriously? Like, I'm literally shooting at the moment where the game says, yeah, he's gonna die. And he doesn't, and then he's just like insta-detecting me. I swear. I hate how much they're moving their freaking heads in Valhalla, you know? Because landing a headshot or not can be like such RNG sometimes, depending on the travel distance. Why doesn't Ecovision work now?
Go, Sunan.
It's another thing that can happen that's kind of annoying. If I don't get marked properly, you know.
No trail.
Something going on?
Survey the area, Sunan.
Stop! You there!
As you can see, Ecovision literally doesn't work anymore properly. Especially if they're behind like an object that doesn't get displayed where they are. Only like the heart gets displayed and only on direct line of sight. This Ecovision bug happens to you all the time. Yeah, it's like super annoying if you're doing a stealth challenge too, because like you're supposed to see them, but you don't.
You see how they tremble as we cut the pie? It makes my guts all wobbly with glee.
I never knew you as a man given to verse.
Ah, their little bodies, their little lives.
Apparently I can't shoot from through this wall either. Fantastic.
That should be the last of these pig-faced cowards. Oswald will be relieved to know of this.
Let's get the key real quick here. I think it was somewhere over here.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Ah, over there. Rod, you found one of the promotional videos before Valhalla's release that was a 30-minute gameplay walkthrough covering many aspects of the game, with the whole Oswald vs Druid choice being shown and Oswald dying was never an outcome at all. I gotcha. Thank you for clarifying, Rod. Because yeah, the whole time I was playing Valhalla I was under the impression that I always had to stand up for Oswald not to die. But that's really good knowing, because I feel like I probably will actually let him do the fight in this playthrough then. Because it would be nice for him to actually end up winning a fight against Ruud finally, you know. Especially after the tie with the first fight they've had. Thanks for looking that up, dude.
Ruud's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls. I'm needed at home to make yet another fruitless attempt to impress my betrothed's family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now, and they may start to like you.
Yes, sorry, I'm just shaken. If you joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
I'll be happy to join you. Tell me when and where.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have time.
It's worse here than I feared.
It's worse than I feared. I got invited to dinner. Okay, let's make it nighttime here. But you were the same too, like after sparing Ruud in the first fight, you also thought that letting Oswald fight him when Ruud confronts him at the wedding would mean he dies. Yeah, because Eivor also makes kind of like implications like that, right? I mean, that's Eivor's reasoning for standing up for Oswald. Because, you know, it's like the safer way of doing it, I guess. Letting an experienced fighter do it. I'm a bit torn because I do really like Finna as Raven Clan member, I guess, and listening to his stories, but would be nice to have another outcome this time.
A healthy seeming town. This Oswald has done well for himself.
The law of Cliff Fall doesn't apply to other civil.
Be kind, yeah? As Christ would command.
Can't trust that, huh? Which, please? I'm actually gonna disable my cloak and also the weapons and stuff for this cutscene here. Because we're attending dinner, not the war ceremony. I guess Eivor always keeps the exfil. Also, we won't have any clipping issues in that case too, for her.
Lords, ladies, this is a day of peace and fraternity. I asked you here to Elmenham to offer my thanks and extend my generosity. Finir, our steward, to our guests of honor, Brothir and Brodir, and to my lovely bride-to-be, Valdis.
You get to plow our sister because Halfdan commands it. But you won't drag us into bed with you, you hear?
Brodir, that is...
The last Saxon king we backed wasn't half as mushy as you, and we lost 150 men protecting his maggoty arse.
If you're going to be rude, then I must ask you to leave. This is my home. I won't be insulted here.
Is that why you've come? To back this Thane who smells of goat shit and cheap pebbles?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Do I bore you, wolf-kissed?
I'm here to protect my clan. If that means helping your king secure his throne, well, so be it.
You'd be safer crowning the throne. It's made of less wood than, this one.
We'd all be safer if you had the stones to stand up to Rued's clan. But between the pair of you, I can't see a single nugget.
You watch your tongue, wolf-kissed, or you'll find it freed of your face!
So easily wounded by words. Imagine the ruin my axe would inflict on your flaccid ego.
My flaccid what?
Please stop this!
You heard me.
That's it! She called
Oh, so much to attending dinner.
Ridiculous! Absurd!
This is no way to ensure I'll be queen.
To be so full of vigor, games.
This is not how we settle disputes in East Anglia.
Brother, stop this or I'll have both your asses.
Stop! All of you! That's enough fun for tonight.
If that's all you've got, it's little wonder East Anglia's in the state it is.
You are weak, sheep herder. Your Norse friend here can't change that. We are better off without a king.
Well, that's me done.
I think I prefer dream nonsense to these alehouse brawls.
What a waste of time and good mead. These brothers will never back me in my claim.
This dance is just beginning, Oswald. Get some rest. You'll need your energy.
And will I see you in the morning? We have much to discuss, I think.
I'll find a place to lay my head.
And Eivor, if you can help me right this situation, you'll have a strong alliance with East Anglia. That much, I promise.
Seems Oswald has set out for the day. I should have a word with him.
Eva will go to bed with her axe equipped and the fishing line for some reason. I mean, you gotta have the most useful tools on your side always.
Clear the mess in the longhouse and wake my brothers with the coldest water you can find. Eivor, good to see you.
But you love Eivor's insights here. Yeah, Eivor is so good with roasting people. Really did strike a nerve there. Eivor always has the best insights. The fist fighting in this game is so absurd. It really can be sometimes, you know. Brings you back to that season of Festival where you had like 10 rounds of fist fighting or something. It was freaking tiresome grinding the tokens, get all the items.
Go, my eyes.
There guys, so this is gonna be what we'll call it today for AC Valhalla. But yeah, we made some decent progress. We finished with LEDECESTRESCIRE, which I wanted to today. And also, of course, did the consequences and aftermath of that, as well as starting here with East Anglia. So next time we'll probably dedicate the entire stream pretty much to focusing on East Anglia, because it's definitely not a short story arc and we are just at the beginning of it. So yeah, we'll probably spend most of the stream next time focusing on this area. I'm quite looking forward to it because I do like East Anglia as a region, also as a story arc, quite a bit. As a guy that just flops around to attack you, or helicopter arms, now that is fighting. Or the guy who's jumping at you with his face, with his ass at the front. It's especially funny if a priest ends up doing that move. But just moshing. No worries, Rod. Thank you for being here, dude. I appreciate it. And yeah, no worries, Iva Aura. Thank you for being here too. And thank you everyone else who joined in here today for more Valhalla. Next stream you'll see from me will be tomorrow, with most likely more of Hogwarts Legacy to continue with our second session of the game. I think we actually headed into the restricted area of the library next, so that's exciting. And yeah, also probably will take quite a bit of time just doing exploration across the castle. So yeah, that's a plan for tomorrow. And then we're gonna come back to Valhalla either on Thursday or Friday, one of the two. We continue here with East Anglia. Going to need to manage some mischief. Absolutely. How cool would that be if we actually had that map from the third Harry Potter movie? Was like such a fun idea, I thought. It would be cool if you could find that. It's like maybe an addition to the game map in-game. Would also have like all the character NPCs displayed and where they're going. Alright, but let's go ahead and have a save here. There we go. We've now 14 hours played total. That's not too bad actually, that we already have gone to East Anglia. I remember the first time I played Valhalla I spent 14 hours in Norway alone or something. I mean maybe like 12, but still. But yeah, that is definitely a much longer playthrough than the one I will be doing this year, that's for sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and have a look to see who's online and who we can raid today. I mean, Lucinda's playing some AC3. It's actually her continuation today of the series run she's been starting. And it's the only AC game she ever has played before. So it's her second playthrough of the game, but I think it's been quite a while since she last played it. But yeah, I think we're gonna head over there and see how she's enjoying the game so far. Before we go on raid though, I want to give a couple of shoutouts. I recommend checking out Rod, Gislek and Ronnie. Rod has been playing through Assassin's Creed Origins, doing a torch challenge. So every enemy has to be defeated just using the torch, which is a very unique and meme challenge, of course. He's also been celebrating the anniversary for Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. And yeah, you can also catch him play games like Tomb Raider, also Rockstar games and many, many more. Also one I recommend checking out Gislek, who's currently playing through Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. He's also been playing Digimon and also AC Valhalla, doing his first ever playthrough of a game. And also check out Ronnie, who's currently working on finishing Watch Dogs 1 for first time ever. He's also a scientist and he likes to wear hats on stream. And the hat usually fits whatever game he's playing. So for Watch Dogs he's actually having the, you know, Aiden hat with a Watch Dogs symbol and everything. So yeah, definitely check out these 3 streamers if you haven't before. But for now we're gonna go and raid out to Lucinda to see how she's doing with Avon and Connor today. If you would like to join us for the raid, as always you can copy and paste these raid emotes. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow with more of Hogwarts Legacy. So until then, I hope everyone is having a great rest of the day. And I will see you all in the next one. And yeah, that's no worries whatsoever, Rod. More than happy to give you a shout out. And yeah, I catch you over at Lucinda's.